I won't put out for free.
We'll stand tall. I will succeed. I will stand tall.
Hello, everyone. Hello, hi. Welcome in. Welcome to STPP. I'm Keith. It's just me. Yeah, so Dwayne and Jack are MIA, but you will hear them this episode. Last week, I started a brand new schedule in terms of my actual job, and I'm all over the place on time, so we got the one episode recorded, but we didn't get a second one for this week. Sorry. That's my bad. I'll take responsibility for that for sure. But I didn't want to leave you all empty-handed. So I'm here just for an opening and a closing to basically give out the socials and stuff like that and to introduce and take us out of here. So what I wanted to do today is kind of showcase something that we've talked about a while, but haven't really shown everyone publicly. Well, it is public, but not free. In 2022, we started this little thing called the Aftershow. Save the Aftershow on our Patreon page. And I know I'm very inconsistent with that and Save the Planet podcast Uncensored. I deeply apologize for that. However, we do have enough content now to where I feel like we can show you all of some not behind the scenes, but some stuff without giving the whole kit and caboodle away, Plus, we need an episode this week, so this is a good excuse. I would highly recommend, though, if you are interested in the full after show, wait for it to come back and I get more consistent with making new episodes. So, if I make a new SDA randomly, I wouldn't even think about joining in yet. I know that's really weird for a creator to say, don't listen to our stuff, but $5 is a lot, I understand, especially right now. And I might change the pricing for that, so I'll work on logistics of that later. So I wouldn't do it as of yet, especially with consistency issues that I show. But I do want to highlight some of the things that we go over and some of the reasons why STA I think is necessary and is a cool thing to have to continue on the discussion, because on STA, we talk about stuff that I won't put out for free or I won't put out on the main show, whether it's maybe it leans more political and stuff and whatnot. I personally cannot go that far into it in terms of that stuff. Doesn't mean I can't let Jack and Dwayne share their opinions on stuff. That's kind of why I liked STA. And that will continue. Like I said, once I get STA back updated and I can be more consistent. And honestly, I just need to kind of, what's the word? Condense or... I need to make my workflow for the show more simpler and easier to do, so it's not having to worry about constantly editing this thing throughout the weeks, because that's what gets me in trouble with this show the most, is just worrying about editing it and how long it's going to take and how many censors I have to make, blah, 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 blah. Man, I remember the days where I didn't care about the censoring. Maybe I should just go back to that. Be a lot less work on me. But there's a reason for it, multiple reasons. The biggest one being I want this show to actually talk, get to more people, and if you clean it up some for the masses, might be more interested in listening to you, and maybe they'd want an uncensored version. So go over to the Patreon and listen to it. So that's my justification. May not be the best justification, but that's mine at least. So, anyways, enough of me rambling about stuff that really you don't care about. I understand that. So let's just get into it. This is the Save the Aftershow showcase episode here on Save the Planet podcast, Unhinged Heroes. First thing we're going to do is actually go back to last week, a little bit of a continuation of last week's episode. We went on, usually we do go on, even if we're not doing STA, we'll go on another couple minutes, just talk and whatnot. Hard cut. So that's what we're going to do right now. Then after that, we're going to actually go back to the episode that I have not published yet, that is going to be the most recent, or not the most recent, but it's going to be an upcoming STA that it's the one that I'm stuck on right now, and give a little preview of that as best as I can, because it was a very interesting episode. Oh, that's for sure. That's why I haven't released it yet. Then we're going to take a look back at some of the original episodes, probably from the first STA. Not a whole lot. It's going to be very clipped, very segmented and whatnot, going back that far. I mean, it's only 2022, but that was still a long time ago for us. And then, at the end of the show, we will play something we talk about all the time when it comes to STA. I'm gonna give it away. I'm gonna give it away. Probably, arguably, the best, funniest moment in STA that we've done. I'm going to give it away for free here at the end of the show, but you got to wait and you got to make it to the end of the show. When Xander of formerly Push the Attack, after our main show interview with the band, he decided to go to McDonald's. And he took us with him. So we're going to play that at the end of the show. And then I'll come back, we'll wrap up and everything. I'll do all the plugs and whatnot, give you some advice, and you can have a good old day. So, enjoy the continuation from last week some. I'll see you back at the end of the show. Touching my face, quit it. No, quit. Good.
Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Let me show you something.
Got him under
You got a pretty mouth.
Ah, you beat me too, you son of a. Ah, damn it.
You gonna eat your cornbread?
You don't mean
That hit me somewhere special.
Thank God you're still recording. That can at least be an outtake for another day.
Oh, you guarantee it's going at the end of the episode.
Yes.
Can't even live by those tenets without having some kind of deep disagreement somehow. I don't know what we're doing. And maybe I should, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. I'll be the first. I just quoted Smash Mouth. That's how unsmart I am. But I'll be the first to admit. And when it comes to all this stuff y'all talked about, even if I could comment on it, I don't know what to say. I'll be the first to admit I really don't know what to say about half the. I feel like I do know, but that's my thing. That's my cross to bear. I have my feelings, my opinions, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's whenever you act on it negatively in sense that it might harm people, it might harm yourself, it might harm just the way things are in general, is when really you have to look at yourself and just be like, am I really is there something up here? You'd think. But the way with mental health being the way it is anymore in this country, some people just don't have that ability, and it's sad. It's
Yeah,
really
I
sad.
thought it
I
was
mean,
broken law, but
for me in my house, like the biggest thing I teach my children in my house, the biggest thing I teach my kids is, the golden rule: treat others how you want to be treated.
Yeah.
Uh, perfect example. My son's cousin was on a tablet calling him a name that I won't say, but it eventually got to the point where it irritated him to the point where he was hurt. He was crying.
Yeah.
And then, I sat him down, and explained to him that that's not how you treat people. You treat people how you want them to treat you. And, for my son, a couple of weeks later, he turned right around, and my daughter had a friend over, and he was cracking on her to the point where she left and went up to my daughter's room and cried. And I took him to his room, and I was like, so, a couple of weeks ago when your cousin was running her mouth, hurting your feelings, how'd that feel? And he's like, I didn't like that, Dad. And I was like, you just did that to somebody else. I was like, so you're forgetting what I've been teaching you for 10 years. Treat people how you want to be, And I feel like a lot of people in this world have forgot that rule altogether.
To a lesser extent, I had someone comment on one of my videos saying, "Why did you voluntarily upload this?" And I got all reactionary because that's the way I am. And I went, "Why did you voluntarily comment this?" And then they said, "This is the worst video I've ever seen in all time." And then I blocked them.
No, that's when you tell him, hey, go ahead and watch it again then and waste your time.
It made me sad. Have I mentioned I'm not the best person to even comment on things like this?
I am way too picky for what I have done in this situation, which is nothing.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, but then me, which no problem with her, but I'm not going to tell. I think you know who I'm talking about here. So whenever I was looking at this one girl. Okay, good. I don't have to say. I don't have to say anymore.
I think I know who we're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
And to this day, I still am like, because and I remember texting you about her several months later. And
are we talking about the one I told you to run the away from?
Yep.
Yeah, keep running.
But it was, no, I'll admit it here. I was texting you that. They're like right after that. I'm just like, what's with me? I make the dumbest decisions for someone that I'm actually interested in, and I still don't follow through with it.
I mean, I've seen you comment on her posts, and I'm going, damn it, Keith. I told you to run.
I can't help it.
I mean, I'll admit she's adorable. She's cute as hell.
Yes, she is.
But you don't want none of that, dude. That's nothing but drama.
Don't tell me that. I want to imagine people are just really good and no problems. I'm just like,
some people are, but not that one.
That damn
was
it.
Drama.
Damn it.
Yeah, that one would only fuck around with you if there was a way she could fuck your life up by doing it. Yeah.
Man, I don't even have to worry about that because
I mean, you're a grown man, dude. Do whatever you want, but you've had your warning.
I know. I'm a grown man that listens very much so to people that know a hell of a lot more than what I do. Yeah. So I'll probably follow that advice.
And you was talking about your cousin. I actually got to talk with one of your uncles Sunday.
Well, yeah.
And I think it's one of the first times I actually got to talk with Plug.
Really? What was you talking to Plug about?
Vans.
Makes sense.
He's got that. His van is pimped out, dude.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the
he's
van.
got a
Oh, I thought you said bands. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Vans
yeah,
makes a lot more sense.
yeah, because he's seen my Odyssey, and he's like, dude, you know them Odysseys have like all kinds of add-ons that you can get for them. And he was telling me about sites to go to and find modifications for it. And I'm like, oh, this is great because I like to customize.
Yeah.
But then looking at his van, his van, he's got a sweet like front bumper with lights in it, and then he's got the spoiler on the back, and the Flowmaster exhaust, and the vents on the hood. And, I mean, that thing is decked out, dude.
Was it the red one?
Yeah, the red one.
Okay, so that's first of all, that's like his second. He's on his third
Yeah,
recently.
yeah. He told me he named the red one Wade after Deadpool.
Yeah.
He's got the little Deadpool emblems on it, and then he said the other one's named Old Man Logan
Mhm.
after Wolverine. So, yeah, he was telling me about him and his love for Vans, and I was like, dude, I love Vans too. Like, I don't give a. You can call me a soccer mom all you want. Vans are awesome.
I won't call you a soccer mom. I just never knew there were people that really, really love Vans as much until I started noticing how much Uncle Plug loved his.
Oh, dude, I love Vans. But
I
you remember I had the Town and Country for years,
yeah.
and, and before that, when me and my ex-wife was together, we had a Dodge Grand Caravan, and I love that thing too. So, now we got this Odyssey, and it's like I said, the Honda Odyssey. It's hard.
I can get it because I didn't really care for like SUVs and stuff. I still hate the SUV cars that kind of look like they have bubble butts or just
Mm.
more rounded looking. But after I got the Terrain, I'm like, man, this is a nice looking car, and it's almost more truckish than anything. And then never wanted to own a truck. This is probably the closest I'll ever get to owning a truck because I still don't really want one. But I like this one that I have. I like this Terrain.
That's like with the van, for Hell in the Hills. Because last year, Donna's one of those that Donna don't like to stay up as late as everybody else does. She wants to go to sleep at a decent time.
Yeah.
And she told me, she said, we got this van. She said, we're sleeping in this. I said, bring it on. So the very back seats fold into the floor, and then the middle seats just come out. So we pulled them out, put them in Cab's garage,
Mhm.
and we took a queen size air mattress because the van has a outlet for you to plug stuff in.
Yep.
Plugged the damn thing right in the van, and blew up the air mattress, and we slept on an air mattress in the back of the van at Hell in the Hills.
That's such a good thing about vans and whatnot. You could literally just use them as mini houses.
Yeah.
If you
Well, I'd done it with my Town and Country before. I used to take it to the lake
Mhm.
and just fish a little bit, and then climb into the back with an air mattress, watch something on the DVD player, and go to sleep.
I'm about to take the after show to McDonald's. I'm hungry. Don't think I won't. I got a damn dash mount. That's it. We're going to McDonald's.
All right.
Standard in this car going to McDonald's.
Hey, grab me a double cheese, no mustard.
I want a
Yes,
chicken
sir.
wrap. I don't see no more.
If you put
Xander
mayonnaise on
is
your
like-
ice, it's not together.
Xander is like totally outside going to
I
his
this.
car.
I like this adventure with Xander we're going on right now. This is
And
great.
everybody else in Push the Attack's like, I want my food.
This is just a normal day for them. For us, it's like, where are we going?
Xander's like all thumbs up in his car that's ready to go.
Yeah, like
He's
y'all are
putting
in a
his
separate state.
seatbelt
Than what, y'all are in a
on.
separate state than what I am. What the fuck's happening?
This is how we roll in OD.
That's awesome.
Pretty much.
Hillbilly needs
This-
to step it up.
Yeah, Hillbilly needs to step up because OD's got it in lock.
Oh yeah, that's we had a crew meeting the other day, and oh yeah, I think we all agree.
Y'all want to be like us.
I mean, I want to. I've said that
Yeah.
before.
Oh,
Hillbilly wants to be like OD.
hey, let me tell y'all something though. If I had my way about it, and a few of us had our way about it, We're trying to get an NC crew started, so that's going to change the game up that way too.
Oh my god.
I've
that's
already,
awesome.
dude, me as national counsel, I've already threw out the idea. We just got
I
to.
really want to get up with Drac and Blanket about that too.
Yeah,
I have.
I've already threw out the idea that once we build you guys to about 10 members, full patch, we're gonna give y'all your own crew. Xander's in his car, just doing his.
He not only seeing his car driving, he's also singing Little Einstein. What the is happening right now?
Like I really want this podcast to have Xander at the drive-through making his order.
I
wanna
kind of
see
like,
this.
good thing we still have another 20 minutes or so because yeah, that's going to happen. I want to see it happen so bad.
I totally want to see Xander like order their food. I want to see that.
Xander, you gotta let us know when you're actually at McDonald's there.
Well, guess what, brother? I'm here.
He said, "I'm here."
Oh hell yeah!
Here we go.
To work at.
Here we go.
Here we go. All right.
I'm
Order
here
a
to practice.
Pepsi. And when they say we have Coke, say I'll take.
And a Pepsi.
Here he is. Here he is.
Here for you.
You have RC
Chicken, please, with only ketchup.
diet
and a
right.
peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Chicken with only ketchup.
Yes, please.
All right. What
And a Big Mac.
And then
Meat sandwich.
Plain.
7 Whoppers.
That's it.
will study 36 on the first one.
Thank you.
420.69.
Can I get a Phyllis
Noise.
Cat Back Blue? There you go.
Look at that.
36.
That's 6.
Nate,
We're a
so
little
he's at the
onion.
window.
We're a little
He's at the
meat.
window.
What?
He's
I
at
said
the
I want to
window.
order a
Keep
couple
losing my face.
cheeseburgers, and that's the bottom line.
So cold, eat two.
Stone Cold eat 2 cents.
that you just unlocked a core memory in my brain. I forgot that existed. That's like the best thing ever, though. Stone Cold ET.
Good day.
Thank you,
We're a
too.
little onion. We're a little meat. What? Like when Stone Cold rides a bicycle, he rides it long, he rides it fast, just like Stone Cold beating Vince McMahon. Oh hell yeah!
Oh my God! Like the beer clash.
They did. That was great. That was amazing.
That was cool as hell.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Best podcast ever.
All of Push the Attack is just like watching Xander. Like, damn, I want my food to get here.
Get my cheeseburger here right now.
I want my McChicken. Damn it.
I want my chicken nuggies with the sweet and sour sauce.
I want my pizza.
Do you have the McPizza?
Sure.
Make hot
The
pocket.
pizza.
Pocket.
Pocket.
Jesus.
Can I get a lean cuisine?
A McWiener. McChop Wiener.
McChop Wiener.
McGriddle these. Yo.
I
Chopper's like, wait a minute.
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean for you to actually pull out your. Quit.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Save the Planet OnlyFans account with just Chopper pulling out his.
we can make that happen.
That's
Oh,
called
no.
an extra revenue stream.
No, my camera died. My camera died.
Oof.
It happened.
No, his camera died.
No, it's okay. It's all right. Y'all can still hear me.
Yeah.
We got through the podcast. I was hoping that would at least get through that. It doesn't matter.
Hell yeah.
I would like a large chili, please.
Can I get a Chick-fil-A Supreme?
Drive through.
Nacho Bel Grande.
I
Hey,
think
go
this
back
is-
through and get me a famous bowl.
I want a 20-piece chicken.
Family bucket.
Yeah, we want the family bucket with some mashed taters and some macaroni and cheese.
Can I get a
I want
roast
some of
beef
them
sandwich,
nacho
please?
fries.
You know, I actually seen a video of a guy going through a KFC drive-through, and he got like a chicken bucket filled with mac and
I
cheese,
saw that
and it was
too.
like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life.
That sounds
Wow.
amazing.
That's great.
I mean,
You know, in Whitfield where we have the KFC Taco Bell combo, can we get a bucket full of Baja Blast?
Well, see, like down in Tazewell, they got the KFC Pizza Hut together, and I'm like, can I get a little? Can I get like a 6-piece with a pepperoni? You know, a little bit.
Can I get 10 fillet of fish without the fish? So I
Can
just
get a
want
original
so I just want
recipe
10
California-
filet-o.
And Xander's sipping on his mocha latte over there.
I didn't
Throating it.
Mocha choca chunka son of a something.
It's tasty.
It's tasty.
Yeah, Xander's just drinking his drink
What?
and not giving a.
Enjoy it? You want me to hate it? Oh, hate it. Bottom of the chemical that hasn't been cleaned in 6 months.
Jesus Christ.
That's awesome.
No, it's all white count. Where'd y'all go?
Everybody's all like, popping back in. I'm like, what the f- is going on?
Where did
I
I
don't have
go?
anybody.
I'm
There's
Rick
Chop.
Chopper.
I was trying to meme on y'all, and I think I broke Skype.
You broke something.
My
Where-
bad.
Currently, I'm pulling up in the Chops parking lot.
You're about to deliver them some tasty food.
No.
It's a no.
If you had tried that door, you would have made it.
Thank you to Push the Attack for coming on the show. Back then, we have since had Chop on. I would like to get everyone back on at least once from Push the Attack since the band's not together anymore. Hopefully they will come back. I know Chop talked about it a little bit during his episode. Maybe either come back as Push the Attack or something else. That'd be freaking sweet. As long as they're doing something in music, that's all I care about because they're really good. They were really good then. They should be really good now still. But that was really funny. That was really fun. I enjoy those guys. And I enjoy you all for listening to us and sticking with us even whenever we're taking some time off for one reason or another. Thank you so much. And I'm a one-person band. I'm trying to do this. And Dwayne and Jack, they're great guys. They stick with me and everything. Jack in particular has always stuck with me during my hardships and whatnot. So can't thank them enough. And they're going to go with me and with the ship as much as I try to steer the big bulks of it. They're good side guys to have and good co-hosts for this show. I love them a lot and can't thank them enough. So with that being said, I will stop right now. I had to get my one, censored thing on this newer version of everything. So get ready for that little censor right there on the screen if you're watching the video version. I just want to say thank you again. And if you'd like to support the show, you can go to the Patreon, as previously mentioned. $1 a month gets you access to Save the Planet Podcast Uncensored, which needs to be updated. I'm sorry. But it will give you a shout out on the show, which I have been good at keeping up with. Yay! Thank you for Brandy for being $1 tier member. And she's not anymore, but she was like our first, and I'll probably always mention her and put her in the list of it. But thank you, Donna, for being the $5 tier member for so long. We appreciate it. And like I said, if you want to continue supporting us with STA not being a thing, with all that content kind of going to the wayside right now, or STA being on hiatus, not being a thing. I mean, obviously it's a thing. We just listened to a bunch of it, and it will be coming back soon. I would still recommend the $1 tier just to support, but I want to mention you again because you have been supporting us in that $5 tier. Thank you so much for that. I truly means a lot to me. Truly means a lot to Jack and Dwayne as well. Thank you so much. But if you don't want to subscribe on Patreon, join us there, become a patron. We are also sponsored by Dubby. Hey. If you like coffee bean infused energy drink stuff, I totally recommend Dubby. It is not like as jittery as those other energy drinks might be. You just pour a thing of it in your favorite cup, mix it with some water, and you're good to go for a long while. And you don't have the jitters, and you have a taste that's really good and get you through the day without that awful crash at the end. So, if you want to join, if you'd like to try Dubby, I recommend using the code KJX3 to get 10% off your order. Go to dubby.gg and at checkout, put in that KJX3 code and try out Dubby for yourself. Or maybe you don't want the energy drink, but you like the cups. You've seen the cups from Dwayne. Whenever he puts them up, I got the same cup up there. It's the red one with the white lettering. Maybe you like those cups. Maybe you want to get one for yourself. Hey, go to checkout, put that code in, get you a cup for 10% off. W.GG. Try it out. Support the show. Bleeding Gaming is also a code you can use if you want to support Dwayne particularly. That will help out him both with his streams as well as here on the show. So for 10% off from Dwayne's side, you can use Bleeding Gaming code and check out like that. So thank you so much. My advice for this week, fairly simple, I think. Keep going, you know. Even if you break the cycle a little bit, even if, for me in particular, the consistency isn't particularly there for a little bit, don't stop. I can't do that. That's copyright. Sorry. Don't stop. Continue on. Take a break, you know. If you need it, definitely take a break. I wouldn't push yourself until you're completely burnt out, because once you're completely burnt out, you're never going to go back to what you're doing. It's just completely done. Me and every time I get on my weight loss. But take a break for a little bit. Get right back to it. We took about a month break in February to charge some batteries, you know, get some things situated and get out of this awful cold that we had for a while. Now it's spring and we're back doing shows again. And this one is a anomaly, but it's also a good way to show off STA. So my advice is just keep going. Plain and simple. And I think I'm done rambling. I think you've heard enough from me, both the beginning and the end of the show. So it's time for me to go, and next week we will be back with an actual new episode, new stuff. Can't wait to be back with Dwayne and Jack. I'm not usually the one that takes us out in this instance, so I just try to remember everything Jack says. As many times I've done the show, you'd think I'd remember everything. But basically, have a good week. We will see you next week. Once again, as we continue on with a great return to podcasting as we've been doing. Thank you so much for joining us. I've said it multiple times. I'll keep saying it again. Don't drink and drive. That's important. I love your faces. And as always, this is going to sound weird me saying it. Stay metal.